What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Chris Moore, and in today's video we got a 2016 Honda CBR 1000 RR, and it has a full acro exhaust, sprint air filter, velocity stacks, and he has removed the restrictors from the ram air tube. So this is a pretty, I guess you'd say he's got all the basic bolt-on goodies that you want. He's got the good exhaust system, he's got the good air filter, he's removed the restrictions out of the ECU, and he has a nice carbon fiber wrap on this thing. It looks really, really good in person. Of course, it's looking really good on the video, I'm sure, but we're gonna tune this thing all through the factory ECU and see what kind of horsepower we can get out of it. There's not a ton of heavy restriction in the ECU like the, I guess you say, newer CBR 1000s have. If you have a 2017 through 2019 CBR 1000, ECU Flashed is an absolute must on yours. Picks up about 25 horsepower. This one's not gonna gain quite that much horsepower. The main thing that we're gonna be gaining on this thing is getting the fuel tune and the ignition tune dialed in for the modifications he has. If you guys have one of these bikes at home and you wanna send in your ECU, we can put a fuel tune and an ignition tune in your bike to make it run smoother and make more horsepower. Not only are you gonna get the most power, but it's gonna drive a lot better too. And I'll explain some of that more in the video as we go. If you haven't already, check us out, moremafia.com. We got the ECU flashing information there in the video, or there on the website. And we also have a lot of merch. We just got brand new t-shirts dropped. Of course, we got the Pablo Ralphie shirts. We got the new blue, we got orange, we got pink, we got red, we got every color. Hit us up, moremafia.com, but let's get busy on this dyno. Here we go, baseline pull, you call it. What's it gonna make? I'm gonna say one, I ain't gonna tell you, you gotta guess on your own, see how close you are. You guess yet? I'm gonna say 154. Let me know in the comments, do you like the way that sounds? It's 100% optional. If you were to send your ECU in to be flashed, you tell me, hey, yes, I like the popping, or hey, no, I don't like the popping. It doesn't cost any more or any less, just a personal preference. I think it sounds pretty good though. Take a listen. time people wanted me to share the tuning, what goes involved in the tuning. So we're gonna do a little bit of that today. You see I've already made quite a few pulls. We're at 161.77 horsepower and 79 foot-pounds of torque. So this bottom graph down here, this is our air fuel curve. And you can see this is where I've been correcting. The blue line is where I was at. The red line is where I'm at now. So we're gonna go ahead and delete this blue line just to make things easier for you guys to see. And you can see here, let's just say we'll start at 7,000 RPMs. The bike is the air fuel ratio. Make my line dark. Yeah, is 12.89 at 7,000 RPM. So I go in and over here to my table. We go to edit fuel maps. We go to the TPS map, and then we roll over to 7,000. This is 100% throttle column. And then we'll go to the 7,000 RPM column. So here we got it selected. And we're getting a little too much fuel, okay? So we're gonna go to down, subtract 2%. So we have just taken away 2% fuel. We're also gonna do that for the 95% column. And 7,500 is the same thing. We'll take away a little bit of fuel from it as well. So everything balances out. Subtract 2%. Then we see at 9,500 here, we're getting a smidge too much as well. We're shooting for around 13.2 today with the weather we have. As it gets hotter, the bike will run a little richer. So that's where this machine seems to like it. So 9,500 and 10,000, we're gonna take away about 2% on it as well. Highlight both those fields, subtract 2%, and boom, just like that, we should have corrected our air fuel ratio. You see we go a little lean right here, just 1%, so we'll go 11, 5, and 12. We'll add 1% fuel. So we'll go back and open up our fuel map. 11,5 and 12,000. We're going to add 1%. And boom, just like that, we got the fuel added. And looks like we're getting a little too much here, around 5,000 as well. Let's go back and fix that a little bit. 4,500 seems to be dipping a little rich. So we'll go 4,500. Oh, yep, look, this even makes sense, guys. See how this balances out? See how these are, this one here is at 43, this one's at 42, and then this is at 45. And then we're getting too much, so that kind of, it doesn't balance and flow. So anyways, we just dropped that down 5%. We'll just see where that gets us, but that got our flow, our numbers even and balanced out a little bit better. It kind of makes more sense, more fluid sense when we're talking the numbers. So anyways, we should be ready to go. Right ECU, do we want to save our changes? Yes, we do. And for the next guy that has this same setup, he'll be able to get this same mail-in flash and be ready to go. All right, guys, flash is on the way. We'll have some results here in a second. The dyno tune on this CBR 1000. Before I show you the numbers, I want to show you something. I never try to show people's tags, license plate on this thing, but look at the license plate on this bike. Well, would you look at that? Laugh out loud GSXR. So this guy lives in North Carolina area. So if you see this guy on the streets, you better watch out, because he got this CBR tuned up and ready. We ended up with 162.53 horsepower, 79 foot-pounds of torque. The 79 foot-pounds of torque is really strong for a 1,000cc bike. That's where these Hondas always really shine. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, click the bell for further notifications. Check us out, moremafia.com. We just got a fresh line of stickers in. Finally, guys, the stickers are back in stock on the website. Check us out, moremafia.com. Be sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time, guys.